and look super luminous, fresh face. I feel like I'm using that word so much. You're gonna hear me say luminous and dewy and fresh a lot in this video. I'm sorry. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. We have been getting subscribers like crazy and I love you guys for that so much. I don't know if I ever do this, but if I don't, check me on it because I want to just let you guys know how appreciative I am of you and everything you do for me in this channel and growing with me, learning with me, and you know, just vibing off each other because that's what I'm all about. Today's video is super exciting. I don't know why it's not that exciting, but I'm excited to talk about it. So today's video is going to be a review of the new Hourglass Veil translucent setting powder, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it because I'm super excited. So yeah, just a little background, I usually always use like my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. That's usually my go-to, but when this came out, it like sold out like that. Like it was super quick to go, and I remember like, I think it was the second night that it had launched, I went online to see, you know, I was like, maybe I'll buy it. Went online, it was sold out, and I was like, shit, like what am I gonna do? Like that's exactly, I don't know what it is about Hourglass, but I'm very impulsive with Hourglass because I bought their bronzer the second day I launched and it was a $50 bronzer. Usually I sit and think about stuff, but with Hourglass I'm just like, nope, I gotta have it right now. I don't know what it is. Anyways, long story short, I went to work the next day and we had one left in stock, and I was like, you know what, this is a sign from God that I need this in my life. So yeah, that is why it's in my possession now. If you're curious about the setting powder, I'm sure you've been seeing it float around. But make sure you keep watching. Let's get to the video. So, like I said, this is the Hourglass, what is the exact name for it? Veil Translucent Setting Powder. So from what I've learned, this is supposed to be like an addition to the Mineral Veil line. As you know, they have the Mineral Veil primer. They came out with this, and they also came out with the retouching fluid, which is almost, basically to me, it's like a concealer, but it's used for like touch-ups throughout the day, like even over top of makeup. To like, if you feel like your concealer is coming off or there's a spot you need to touch up, that's kind of what it's for without disturbing the makeup. Anyways, not what this video is about. So, this powder. So before I get into my thoughts on the powder, which you probably have already picked up how I feel, I'm going to kind of read on Sephora.com what they're saying about it and the reviews on it, like what it's already on here, and then we'll kind of dive into what I think about it. So from my knowledge, without looking, it's supposed to be a super ultra lightweight powder that is supposed to blur imperfections, help with fine lines, and it's also supposed to smooth the look of pores. And it has this diamond powder in it. It's beautiful. It's made to be in there to kind of reflect light without giving that flashback in photos. I haven't tested the flashback theory though, so I can't 100% talk about that part of it. But moving on. On Sephora.com, this powder has pretty much almost 5-star. It has like more than 4.5, but not quite 5. It's like 4.7 stars, which is amazing. It has 583 reviews. Let's see what those are. Mostly 461 of those 583 is 5 stars. So that kind of tells you everyone's really loving it right now. Flawless. Bye bye Laura Mercier, someone said. Love this powder as a base. 10 out of 10. New makeup staple. Excellent. Matte, not cracked. Uniquely beautiful powder. Glowy goddess. Alright, so you get like what majority of people are feeling about this powder. So it is 100% talc free. I know a lot of powders can have talc in it. I believe the Laura Mercier does have talc. I don't have the ingredients to 100% check that. Let's talk about price too. We'll break that down. So I believe the Laura Mercier is $38. I'm going to compare really quick. I think the Laura Mercier has more in it though. I think this powder doesn't have as much. Alright, so I don't even know why I have to look it up. It's probably on here. So I didn't have to look it up. It's on the packaging. Get it together, Emily. The Laura Mercier powder has 1 ounce, which is a decent amount. It's $38. This powder is $46. And it only has 0.36 ounce. Tell you, it hurt me to spend that kind of money on something there's not a lot in there. And to me it looks, I mean, I've used it pretty much every day since I got it, since it launched, and there's still a good amount in there. But $46 for like less than half of what's in Laura Mercier, so yeah. So all in all, $38 for Laura Mercier. You get 1 ounce, I almost said fluid. You get 1 ounce. The Hourglass powder is 0.36 ounces for $46. Yeah. So that's kind of the rundown of what this powder is supposed to do. And now I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts on how I like to use it, what has worked for me, what hasn't worked for me. When I first got this powder, I was like, you know what, let me see if it's going to be my new baking powder. What I liked about it was that, I'll show you a little bit too. So besides the packaging being super cute, I like the sifter. So, ooh, let me not do too much. It's like a little H, so it's supposed to be where it dispenses like the perfect amount to where you don't overdo it and you have just enough. So me going in testing it out, I was like, you know what, this looks super pretty. I'm gonna kind of swatch, and you may not be able to even tell you should be able to tell, I can tell, but so when I kind of do this, you can see the sheen that it gives me. It's just like the perfect like glowy powder. When I first did it, I was like, let me try to bake with it, because that's what I do with all my like translucent powders. I like to see how it performs when I bake, because my under eyes get super creasy. And when I did it like that, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't care for the look of it. I used what concealer? I think I used the Laura Mercier, the Flawless Fusion concealer with it. And I have a love-hate relationship with this. There's some days it creases on me and some days it looks flawless. I think that day was one of the days it creased on that day was one of the days it creased on me, and then I put this on top of it, and it just, to me, it was too much under the eyes. It just, I don't think it's meant to be packed on like that. But that being said, apply it all over my face. I find that it works better with my beauty blender than it does with the brush. I feel like it pushes the product in a lot better and a lot smoother. And honestly, it looks so pretty on the skin. It literally, you would think looking at this, you would think it would give you like a super like shiny effect, but it really doesn't. It's super natural, but it gives you like that natural glow. I don't want to say glow from within, because I feel like Jacqueline when I say that. But that's kind of what it reminds me of. Like, this would be super pretty for especially bridal makeup. It photographies beautifully, and it gives you that perfect amount of sheen, like dewiness, but like not being too like wet. I don't like that word, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't look like you're sweating. You don't look like, and it's not gonna slip inside with the makeup. It's just a beautiful, beautiful powder. So the reason I was drawn to it was because the Laura Mercier, as you know, is a cult favorite. But there is times when I feel like I need more of that glow versus the Laura Mercier kind of matte stuff down. So what I do, and I know it's kind of annoying, but I will bake my under eyes with the Laura Mercier, because I find that's just what works the best for me. But then like everywhere else, I will dip my sponge in, and I will literally like press it and melt it into the skin. I am obsessed with this powder, and it kills me that I'm obsessed with this powder. I don't know what it is. Majority of the time I try things from Hourglass, I fall in love, and then I get mad at myself because I'm like, damn it, I have to repurchase. Like, you think I'm kidding? You guys know I was like a diehard fan for this bronzer. I still have it. The Hourglass name has actually worn off. That's how much I've used it. And I broke it like the 3rd day that I had it, and I was like, you know what, no, I love this powder, it's too expensive. I'm gonna do the whole alcohol trick, press it in, and make it work. This is how it looks now. Literally, like, this is my favorite bronzer of all time. And I'm dreading the day that I have to buy another one, because I love it so freaking much. Overall, I really enjoy this powder. It's up to you if you feel like it's going to be worth the $46. Personally, me, I think it is. But it's not something that's like, I don't want to say you can't live without, like, you can live without it. but like it's makeup get real. We can all live without it. But personally, I just love how it makes my skin looks. It gives me a super radiant look without looking super glowy. Because there's sometimes where I want to look like naturally fresh, like fresh faced, but I don't want to look super shiny either. And I feel like this does that for me. As far as the claims of it like blurring like fine lines and like pores, I noticed it like a teensy bit, but nothing that's like dramatic. So I personally love the powder for its light reflecting pigments in it, and like the diamond powder, I feel like it makes the skin look super luminous, fresh face. I feel like I'm using that word so much. You're gonna hear me say luminous and dewy and fresh a lot in this video. I'm sorry. Is that all I gotta say? I feel like sometimes I do these talking videos and I don't know. Did I cover everything? Alright, so we covered the cost breakdown, we covered what it's supposed to do, covered how I feel about it, whether it's worth it or not. I feel like that's everything. I'm already done talking to you guys. Alright, that is the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below if you tried it or if you're planning on trying it. I really am curious to see like what your thoughts are, what worked for you, what didn't work for you. You guys know, love the feedback, love seeing you comment, love hearing from you. Shout out to all you guys. You make my life. And that is the end of the video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That definitely lets me know if you like it, if you didn't like it, how you felt about it. Should I do more of these reviews? Should I do less of these reviews? Let me know. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh, let me not forget. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. Tap it in our family because we are growing every single day. And yeah, it'd be super cool. I know this is asking a lot, but it'd be so cool if we could get to like 10,000 by the end of the year. I know that's really a stretch because obviously I'm at 4,000, so I need 6,000 more subscribers. And like another, oh god, no. Alright, I'm setting the bar way too high, but you know, that's a goal of mine. So yeah, if you could please hit the subscribe button, leave me some love, let me know how you're feeling. And that is the end of the video. I love you so much. You have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!